and welcome to my Assassin's Creed Brotherhood multiplayer session of Manhunt, and this one is in Florence at night time, and I'm with two of my buddies, xangiexdx and CPRN6358.
Yes, I did expect the officer actually, to be fair.
As you can probably hear from that, they were expecting me to choose the officer for this match, but one of my subscribers has asked me if I will play as the knight at some point in one of my matches, and so I thought I would try the knight with this one. As it is the opposing team, they chose the officer anyway. So we all have our microphones on. I'm just here turning the music volume down because I'm having trouble hearing people. You won't be able to hear my voice in this because my equipment doesn't pick up my voice when I do recordings. It's only because I have the Connect microphone, and so that doesn't go through my television, it goes through my Xbox, and this equipment records the TV.
There is a sense of humour.
Yes, my friend there is commenting on the game having a sense of humour because I was just so disappointed that I now have to go and kill all the officers, and so yeah, he was being nice and friendly there.
Kill them both.
So I'm using Templar vision here from the rooftops to point out the enemies, or sorry, the targets. More, should I say?
I'm getting about.
You can actually watch this video as well from xangiexdx's point of view, so just click on the link at any time and it will take you to his video, and he will have a link on his video to bring you back to mine. I have already previewed his point of view and his commentary. It's rather funny. I understand that he doesn't really like the Templar vision because it makes you glow like a Christmas tree to the opposition, but hey, I use it from the rooftops really, so I can easily see who my targets are. I don't normally like walking up to crowds to use using Templar vision, but having said that, you know, you can quite often get a kill before you're going to get stunned anyway, so if the ability's there, you might as well use it. Sometimes I do have trouble picking out people when they're in crowds, unless they do something blindly obvious. So Templar vision for me works. So they're all laughing at me there because I just realised that we aren't in a private chat session, we're just on open game chat. And I think I let out a swear word at some point, and I had to try and remind myself not to swear, which they thought was quite amusing. Whoopsies. So for my profile setup, when I'm a pursuer in Manhunt, I like to use the Templar vision and the charge abilities. I also use the chase expert as well, and the I think I use the 5 silent kill lost streak as well. Sorry, not lost streak. The 5 kill streak bonus for silent kills. At this point here, I couldn't actually see where my targets were, but they'd already got them anyway before I managed to spot where they were. So moving on to the next one. I roof all the time in Manhunt. I have mentioned this before actually. I don't like it when people roof in Wanted, unless you're actually trying to get acrobat or aerial bonuses. I think doing roofing in Wanted is just it's not good. You're not really going to get very many points, and you're going to get killed really easily and really quickly. There's my 5 silent kill streak there.
Oh, I knew that was going to happen.
But yeah, in Manhunt I roof all the time because in Manhunt it can be pretty essential. And you're not very likely to get stunned while you're on a rooftop anyway, because it's not very often that targets go running across the roof. Now some of these people, they're just walking around not blending properly, and I'm pretty sure at 1.1 was just like stood still and had to baffled me. I don't know if they're new to this mode. But here we go, I've got a chase on my hands now with this one. What I should have really done, I think, is probably just switched a target. Because doing a chase in Manhunt, yeah, you get very little time as it is anyway to be a pursuer, so doing a chase could prove pointless in the end. But I always like to lock on. You should always try to lock on to targets, because if you don't get to kill them, one of your teammates will do. And as long as you're locked on, you'll get the co-op bonuses. So that's the end of round 1. So in the next round, we're going to then become the target.
Subjects.
At the moment here, I'm just switching off my microphone because my dog was having a bit of a fit. She was running around with a football and she started barking. And yeah, you won't be able to hear her because, as I said, my recording equipment doesn't pick up from my point. But my dog would have deafened the other guys at the other end of this game, so I had to switch my mic off. Now, I know that Lurtz in his video comments on somebody going to hide in haystacks. It's a leaf stack, not hay. But yeah, I did it. Actually, one of my favourite little things to do with this, I haven't got it on my setup for this, but one of my favourite things to do is to morph a crowd, then go and hide in a haystack or a leaf stack, and then set off a decoy and watch everyone run for it. It's so funny. Really, really funny. Now, I know Lurtz didn't see the guy with the Templar vision until it was too late, but I saw him coming a mile off from that leaf stack. So I managed to get the stun. So I'm just joining him here now. It's very important to stay together as a team in Manhunt when you're being pursued, because you collect more points every few seconds, as you can see. And also you do have more of a chance of survival as well. If you stick together as a team, you've got a greater chance to survive. He's actually really funny in this. Every time I'm in a game with Lurtz, even if it's in Wanted, he keeps his microphone on. I never have my microphone on in Wanted, but he just cracks me up all the time. It's really funny. I think what he does is when I stun him or kill him in Wanted, he just cries like a baby. I was actually quite lucky, I think, to get that guy a second time. That was pretty lucky. I don't normally get to do that. My mute didn't quite work there. I think the guy had already locked onto me and pressed X to kill me before I got to get my mute off. So I'm trying to find teammates here. There's one hiding there in the leaf stack, so if I sit down we get more points. But I just saw an officer coming there and he looked a bit dicey to me, so I have to run. I have no choice because I don't have any defences at all. For this particular one I'm using smoke bomb and mute. So now that my smoke bomb's ready, I can go and help out my teammates. You see the guy in the leaf stack, he got killed, unfortunately.
I haven't, not even once.
So now we can try and blend as a group again, but one of them I think has gone up. I don't know what possessed me to try and go up there because again I have no defences. I just didn't realise my defences weren't there. So now they're close to being ready. They are ready. I have my mute now, so I didn't see him until it was too late. Not until last second. I just saw the escape come up and I thought, oh my god, I gotta run! And I just ran straight into my pursuer. Or one of them at least. I think at that point when I was just walking aimlessly, I was saying something to my dog because she was barking quite loud, and you know, I couldn't hear anything going on the TV. I was just telling her to be quiet, so I was just walking aimlessly while I sorted her out. So we're coming to the end of this session now, and I know that Lurtz is about to get murdered around here, but I mean, by the time he calls for help, there isn't enough time for us to be able to go and run and rescue him. So really, he should have stayed with us as a team, but Naughty did not. But I have seen it from his point of view anyway, already, so he's forgiven. So yeah, if you want to have a look at this from Lurtzkill's point of view, just click on the link on the video. He does some quite good funny commentaries as well. So that's the end of that session, and the officer there got a final kill. Bless him. And we finished first, woohoo! So I would like to thank you very much for watching, thank you for your attention, and if you are new to this channel, please feel free to subscribe, and I will see you again soon.